sigo siendo el mismo que se sentaba en la falda con abuela. Que prefiero cantar gratis en la Loíza que en Coachella. Gracias a Dios cumplí todo lo que soñé en la escuela. Gracias a Dios por poner en mi camino a Jan, a Noah y a Gabriela. Ey, por eso ya yo no pido mucho cuando me acuesto. A Dios que me dé salud, que yo hago el resto. Sí, amén, que yo hago el resto. Ey, porque nadie sabe cuándo el sol se va a caer. Quisiera por siempre abrazar a Benito y Isabel. Siempre estar pa' Berni y pa' Abisael. Aprender, crecer, madurar, envejecer. Tener la confianza, mi son de tres. No, que fue Gabriel. Ey, Dios te bendiga.
Welcome to Milwaukee, where the Bucks are looking to take one in an interconference game. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And right now for the Kings, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note.
And guys, this is what I call one of those boomerang road trips. I mean, it's not long, but they'll have a chance to get some things done here.
And Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Pass to Antetokounmpo to the inside. No good that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. Jones, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Robinson. And it's Giannis missing. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Jones, no luck. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
And the technical free throw is good. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
Outside, Jones. Back to Fox. The three. Fires for three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Now, here's Fox. Outside, Jones. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And Robinson throws it down.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Giannis outside. No good with the triple. The Kings trailing. It's Jones on the wing. The shot will not fall. Great tee that time from Giannis. Here's Banchero for Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Keegan Murray.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
How about Giannis putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use to help come up with the steal?
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now, here's Monk. And stolen by Wright.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket by Jones.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Banchero outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. Softly drops in the floater. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Sinks the triple. He's got 12.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Sabonis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Bucks on top as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Out to the right wing. Here's Portis. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
Back to Lopez. Over Sabonis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now Lyles. Inside. Here's Bridges. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
There's Sabonis. That one's not going to go. Good D by Lopez. Pass to Portis. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Herter, that's a two-pointer. No good off the back of the rim. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And the Bucks with some changes. Stevenson right side. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. It's good from long range. Giannis has got 17 now.
Super confident stroke from Giannis. He's hitting those things. Could be lights out.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Herter. Sacramento moving it around. Clock at 6. The three. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Here's Giannis. Plenty of space. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So, Brent, after a 16-year playoff drought, the Kings made the cut before losing a very gritty first-round matchup.
What an unbelievable series, Kevin, that was against the Golden State Warriors. I mean, taking them to 7, Ultimately, they came up short, but they've got a ton to be excited about moving forward.
Here's Giannis. That one, no good. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to Herter. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in. Here's Sacramento. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Back to Jones. A three ball. Fox with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Pass to Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Murray's got his first bucket of the night.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Shot from 16. Giannis with another miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
It's Robinson high post. Outside for Murray. Left side Jones. To the middle. Stolen by Middleton. It'll count. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks lead by 9. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's the Kings with the ball. 9-point game. Pass to Jones. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Trent outside. It's stolen by Jones. Knocks it loose. Here's Robinson. The teardrop falls in. Robinson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Kings. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's led by as many as 14 points. The Kings trailed by 7. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
It's Prince on the wing. Lopez up top. Trent outside. Back to Lopez. 5 to shoot. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Domantas Sabonis. Mikal Bridges. The Kings with the timeout.
Over a minute gone. The second half is underway. Back to Portis. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trailed by 5. Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Sacramento, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. What would have happened in free agency? And Sabonis is such a key to this team and what they do on the inside. A big man that does a little bit of everything.
And Sabonis drops them both. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Sabonis. Lopez with the block. Jackson drives in. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, it feels like Portis was communicating before he even set that one up. That's a great look.
Outside, Jones. Again, the miss by the Kings. Milwaukee leading by 8. It's Trent on the wing. To the paint. There's Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got 5 now.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Jones. Outside, Sabonis. Now Monk. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Jones slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Prince's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And that'll prompt Mike Brown to break it here. Timeout taken. And Sacramento has possession. Trailing by 10. Down low. Screen by Sabonis. 26 seconds left to play in the third.
And that's what makes Sabonis such a tremendous offensive player. He will score from all 3 levels.
Here's Giannis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Pass to Herter. And a miss there on the triple. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Bucks on top, up 11. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Wright with the ball for Milwaukee. led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Murray. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And here's Herter. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Kings substitution. Number 24.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Right outside. Giannis outside. Out to the Kumbo. Stretching the floor with the 3.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Knocked away. And stolen by Wright. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside, Jones. To the middle. Stolen by Middleton. Stevenson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 21.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
On the basket by Jones.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
He gets it in there. Giannis has got 9 points in the quarter.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Pass to Jones. Inside. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And so Sacramento again turning it over. .157 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Fox with it. Shot clock at 5. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Fox goes in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
From deep onto the Kumbo. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Kings. 19-point game. Here's Giannis. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for the Bucks.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Number 10, Domantas Sabonis.
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.